What's up, YouTube? It's Mike, the oversized outdoor guy, coming back at you. I got Caleb running the camera right now. Coming at you today with a little bit different video. We're doing a little bit of cooking. And I'm going to turn the video over to Caleb, and he's going to let you know what we're cooking.
Alright guys, today we're making something called Cowboy candy, or candied jalapeños if you're not from the South. What we're going to start with is, go move the camera right here. We got 10 jalapeños. Really nice looking jalapeños. I'd like to know where you got those. Our dry ingredients are 1 cup of sugar and a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of celery seed. Our wet ingredients over here in the pot is 1.5 cups of water and a 1/2 cup of white vinegar. So what you're going to start off to do, what we're going to start off with, is we're going to chop these peppers. We're going to chop the heads off of them, and we'll chop them. And you want to chop them roughly about that thick. I mean, obviously you can cut them however thick you want, but I like mine to be, what's that, about a 1/2 inch thick, 1/4 inch?
Between 1/4 and 1/2.
About 3/8. For those of you to get out a tape measure, you don't have to.
Now, do we need to leave the seeds in them?
Yes.
Okay.
That actually, I mean, you could take it out if you want to, but I don't.
Okay.
Because I just like hot peppers. Alrighty. And once again, for those who fell asleep, and for a little tip, you hold your knife like a chef. You cradle it right here at the top of the handle with one finger, and then you put your thumb right there, and you get excellent control. Once again, we're cutting them about 1/4 inch to 3/8 of an inch. It's not really not really a precise measurement. Just cut them about as thick as a nice thick piece of bologna.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright. Alright guys, and we will bring you back once all these are chopped. Alright guys, we're back. I've got them all chopped up, as you can see.
That is a lot of jalapenos.
That's a lot of jalapenos. Alright, the next step we're going to do is we're going to put them all in this pot.
And whatever you do, do not touch your eyes after this.
Do not, yes, please do not. If you think your skin might have a reaction to these peppers, wear some kind of gloves. Not the gloves you use to change the oil in your car. They might that might be kind of nasty. This is going to take a minute, because they're all stuck to the board. Kind of like trying to pick up onion rings.
That does get annoying.
Or like trying to pick up a quarter off of the ground when you have no fingernails. Alright. Now see, we already have the wet ingredients in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our dry ingredients. That's an awful lot of sugar in it. We're just going to dump it all in there. And then what we're going to do is you're going to put it on the stove, and you're going to boil it for 20 minutes. You just bring it to a rolling boil, and then once it's at a rolling boil, you cut it down and let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. But since the stove doesn't work in here, we're going to take it to the porch.
Alright, we'll bring y'all back when we get everything outside set up.
Alright guys, we're out here on the porch and got our pot of peppers. And we're going to turn the burner on. There we go. Now, when you first start and you get your your jalapenos cut up and everything, it's not going to look like a lot of water, but like we were discussing earlier, it will fill up once you put the peppers in there. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, I guess if you want to, kind of stir it around, kind of disperse everything. And you want to get your peppers to a rolling boil. Like a nice rolling boil. And then after that, you're going to cut the heat down and you're going to simmer it for about 15 to 20 minutes. So we'll bring you back once it's boiling.
Y'all be careful.
Alright guys, so it is now boiling, as you can see. It's boiling pretty fast actually. We're going to have to turn this down because it's at a rolling boil now. So we're going to turn it down about kind of on a low, just get it like a low simmer.
Oh, they're already changing colors too.
And you're going to want it set like this for about 15-20 minutes. We'll come back once these start getting done and I'll show you how you know whether they're done or not. Alright guys, we're back. And as you can see, they look pretty done. Now, here's a trick to telling if you're done, telling if they're done if you don't have a timer, which I would assume you would if you have a smartphone. You see they're a dark green. They're a real dark green in color. And the cut ends are curled up. That's typically a good indication that they're done. So we're going to take these inside and put them in jars. And we'll bring y'all back. Alright guys, we're back inside. And what we got here is we got some pint jars. You can put them in quart jars, but pint jars is what we have. What I usually do is I will take and drain them a little bit. I'm going to move this right here so I don't gotta go so far. And I like to jar them up first without the brine. And then pour the brine over top of them later. Or after they're jarred up. Once you get down to the last few, it's kind of hard to get them out of the pot. One, because they're mushy, and two, because they're like cereal. They like to float around and run from the spoon.
Shoot, we might only need 1 pint jar.
We might. It's looking that way. That'd be even better. And excuse me. And the brine is also really good for making barbecue sauce, I've been told as well. I don't make my own barbecue sauce, but that feller behind the camera does.
Oh, yes.
I've been told it adds a certain pizzazz to barbecue sauce.
That is definitely something we're going to have to try.
Yes. Alright. Alright, now they're all jarred up. You got a funnel?
I do, but I think it's in the dishwasher.
Well, there's one right there. Is that one clean?
Where, this one? Oh, yeah. There you go.
Alrighty. You can use a funnel. I am, because this pot doesn't have a spout on it. So. And it looks like you got some leftover brine.
I'll fill it on up.
It's dripping off the back of the...
I had to be alright. Keep on.
Alright, I'm gonna say that's good.
That's fine.
And, yeah, now, for best results, I would let these set overnight, at least 24 hours. You can eat them right away, but they're best set. You can put them in the refrigerator. I would let the jar cool down before you put it in the refrigerator, just to keep you from blowing glass everywhere. You know, thermal shock and all that. But yeah, that's how you make cowboy candy. If you like this video and you like our content and you want to see more, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Alright, y'all. We're going to do a little bit of taste testing. We made the cowboy candy a few days ago. And then I've got some homemade bread and butter and homemade dill pickles that I made a few days ago as well. So, we're going to do a taste testing. Here, you have that fork, I'll get me one.
Okay.
That's a spoon.
Hey, you want to get us some water so we can cleanse our palate before the next tasting?
If and you want to.
Just to be fancy. I mean,
Just to be fancy. Technically, you're supposed to cleanse palate with a fruity wine, but yeah.
You don't have any fruity wine.
Just
Well, yeah, I
the
do.
flavor out, don't you?
All right, cowboy candy first.
Sure.
Sweet. Let's do this. One, two, three. Cheers.
Now, if it's too hot, they might need some milk.
That come out pretty good.
That's good. That's really good. Hold on.
What's it taste like?
It's real sweet, and it's definitely got a kick to it.
Not quite as hot as they were the other night when I tried one raw, though.
That's really good. It's real sweet. That's really good.
Let me try one.
Everyone in here's trying some.
Except me.
Whoa.
Them's good.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. All right. Next, we're gonna do or try some bread and butter.
Now keep in mind, I don't like bread and butter pickles. So
I don't see any bread.
There's a bunch
Where's
of onions in
butter?
there. There's a bunch of onions in there.
Onion?
Yeah.
What's an onion?
You know what an onion is. All right. Ready? Cheers. I know these are good.
boy,
Num.
I don't know.
Would I like it?
You wanna try it? Always feeding his dad. That ain't nothing like store-bought.
Well, it's not bad.
Wow.
See, that's what you call pickle eye.
What do you think?
You know
They're not
when the
bad.
pickle makes your eye draw up like that, it's
Yeah.
a good pickle.
Alright, now time for a deal. Come on, pickle.
We got some palate cleansing going on the left
What's the
side.
deal, pickle?
Oh boy.
No boy.
Yeah. Alright, you ready? Cheers. I'm telling you.
That's not bad. A little more salty than vinegary.
Mm.
Oh, being a baby.
I'll probably have to one of these days.
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a good salt and vinegar taste chip.
Good.
That's good stuff.
What do you think? Your thoughts?
In the words of a great man I once knew.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree that they are a little bit salty, but I mean, it's only a quarter cup of sea salt.
To a pint?
No. The whole thing.
A couple of things. I can stand here and eat that all night.
Never deal.
That's good
Another
stuff.
deal?
Good work. Good work.
What's that grass in it?
Dill.
It's dill weed.
That's fresh dill. You can eat it.
Like eating grass.
Would you like to do pickles?
Well,
Oh, pretty good.
honestly,
like dill
I
pickles?
think, well, I can't really compare it to that.
Bread and
The
butter?
cowboy candy, because the cowboy candy I tried at your house was a little bit older.
Yeah, it was older. It was
But
about
that,
a year old.
yeah, that.
Well,
cowboy
It's
candy
pretty
right
close
there
to
is-
it right now.
Oh yeah,
The longer you let it sit, the more the flavors are going to meld.
right,
As with anything pickled, the longer you let it sit, the better.
right.
It's kind of like a wine.
Yeah. How do you know? You don't drink wine.
That's what I've heard about wine. The longer it sits, the better it gets.
Well,
That's like me. I'm like a fine wine. Older I get, better I am.
There you go. Sorry.
I'm like milk.
Yeah.
The older you get, the sourer you get.
The sour you get, and sometimes a little chunky.
Yeah.
Well, he laughed at it, so what does it matter?
It was just a joke.
Well,
Tell you what,
Nobody.
stuff.
said
that's
that.
not a bad recipe. I recommend if you like it, I recommend you trying it.
yeah, most definitely.
That's pretty good.
And see, I've never actually made homemade pickles before, so that's actually my first run of homemade pickles, and very impressed. Very impressed. So, and I'm not one to sit there and eat dill pickles, just sit there and eat them. I can't do it. But yeah, I'll sit there and eat them.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Them some good pickles.
You did a good job.
Thank you. Appreciate you. You did good on that cowboy candy. That's
I don't mean to brag, but it is pretty good.
oh, it is good. I definitely give you that. That's real good.
I'm gonna get the recipe from my mama how to make jelly, and we'll make some jelly.
All right.
Jelly.
That'll work.
Jello?
No.
You need to learn how to make grape juice as well.
Grape juice, yes,
Hey.
that'd be good.
Hey. All right. I can dig it. Well, y'all, I reckon that's going to sign us off for this time. If y'all like this kind of content, like, share, subscribe. Y'all take it easy. We'll see you on the next go-around.